Hello and welcome to Bold Profits Market Talk Monday for the week of August 10th, 2020. I'm Amber Lancaster and you are watching the Paul Mampilly YouTube channel, the channel for Main Street stock investors. Well, Bold Profits Nation, in this week's Market Talk, I want you to just get ready for a challenge, a Bold Profits challenge to be exact. A challenge that we're calling 1 million in 1 week that you and your families and friends can participate in. And I'll share those details shortly. Also in this week's Market Talk, get ready to go behind the scenes in our latest internal stock investing call. So this is a call that Paul, myself, Ian, Tamara, and Patrick all get together, and we hold this call each week to uncover high potential stock trade ideas for all of the Bold Profits trading services. So in the latest call, Paul provided the most critical element of going upness. So for those who don't know, going upness is the secret sauce of Paul's stock trading success. It's a phrase that he coined himself, and it consists of 6 factors that are keys to know if a stock is going to be a great bet. And if a stock meets 4 of these factors, it's almost guaranteed to make gains. So would you like to know what these going upness factors are and the most critical element of going upness? I'm sure you do. I mean, if I know, I would love to know if I was just getting into the stock investing game. But before I begin, please make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, the Paul Mampilly YouTube channel. So when you subscribe, you'll be instantly alerted when new video content is uploaded. Plus, it supports the channel. And to follow Paul and me on Twitter, we can be found at Mampilly Guru and at a Lancaster Guru. So let's dive right in to going upness. So first off, here's a handy chart that shows you how to identify going upness stocks. So going upness, 6 factors are in-demandness, insiderness, buyiness, scarceability, valuability, and manageability. So factor number 1, in-demandness, means 2 things. First, it means that the stock is trading at or above its 10-day moving average. So the 10-day moving average is just the average of the stock's closing price over the past 10 trading sessions. Second, it means that the stock is trading at least 20% above its 52-week low. Factor number 2, insiderness. This happens when a company's management behaves in a way that goes against the flow of news trends. Factor number 3, buyiness, means that the stock is hard to buy. To have buyiness, the difference between the stock's ask and bid prices should be between 10 and 20 cents, or you see a sharp up and down moves intraday in the stock pricing. Factor number 4, scarceability. This is when there's a limited quantity of the stock. To track scarceability, just keep an eye on the company's quarterly shares, their quarterly shares outstanding. Also, please pay attention to the share buybacks and individual big owners. Factor number 5, valuability. Now, valuability can be measured by looking at the company's sales. So if sales are rising, as well as profits are expanding and free cash flow is soaring, these are all good signs for the stock. Or the company owns an asset like real estate, cash, gold, etc., and sells at a 20% discount to value of that asset. Factor number 6, manageability. This means that the company's primary business is easily managed. A regular person could run it and it would still do well. Also, the company must have straight talk in its quarterly and yearly earnings reports or news versus jargon used to hide the truth. And as Paul revealed in our latest team call, the most critical element of going upness is that the stocks are priced by people's perceptions of the future. So what really matters with any stock. What drives its gains is someone's perception that the future is going to be different than whatever the expectations are. They're willing to, pay a higher price. That's always a factor. So as Paul notes, Tesla is a great example of this. Just 5 months ago, on March 18th, Tesla hit a low of $350.51 per share. Today, it's trading at $1,450 per share or so. So that's a gain of 302%. If we go back to March, what were people saying about Tesla? Oh, so why is Tesla up 4 times from whatever point? They haven't delivered that many cars in the last so many months. There's no way. But what is driving Tesla's shares up? Someone's perception of its future. As Paul goes on to note, there are various managers, whether it be Cathie Wood or other people who have literally scoped out what they believe is the future of Tesla, which is wiping out existing automakers as there's a shift in electric vehicles or EVs. Then there's Tesla's robo-taxis and autopilot as a separate business, as well as Tesla's solar and battery business. And there's also the potential for neural network software that could be sold separately as a licensed business. How cool is that? So someone has the perception that it's going to be way bigger than it is today. And you know what? The same can be said for 3D printing, that the whole 3D printing industry. So we are making bets here at Bull Profits that 3D printing stocks are going to be bid up by people who understand the prospects of the future. So Paul states, quote, that the world is going to be remade as 3D printing becomes the default way of making things. As they come to do that, then they have various aspects of going upness. The stock will be in demand, and this causes people to build positions in the stock. And that moves on to larger positions. And as that happens, their friend is benefiting, and they ask, what are you buying? And the friend says, well, such and such 3D stock. And then the friend gives them the story about it and why. So that leads to the next purchase. Now they are building a position, and that leads to another purchase. And that's how stocks go up. And that's the most critical element of going upness. The stock needs to be in demand, and it needs to be in demand for it to rise. It's not earnings. Someone must desire that stock enough to come in day after day, week after week, month after month, and bid it higher, end quote. So would you like to be the friend that benefits from Paul Mampilly's stock going upness? Would you like to help more people like you become investing superstars, following Paul's stock investing factors? Well, Paul believes in you and our Bull Profits mission. So he's challenged all of us to share a brand new video that is quite funny, I must add, with your friends and your family and other Main Street stock investors. So the video will show people the same opportunities that you've had to bring home life-changing profits. The video can be found by simply typing, get this, myrichfriendpaul.com into a web browser. So when you watch the video, you'll know exactly why the website is called myrichfriendpaul.com. So Bull Profits Nation, I challenge you to please visit the website now and share with your friends and your family so they too can have access to the same life-changing profits. Our goal is to have 1 million views in just 1 week, and I think we can do it. Actually, I know we can do it with your help, Bull Profits Nation. And I'm including a link to the video in the YouTube description below, right below. So please watch it. Get a good laugh, share the knowledge of stock investing with those that you love. So finally, moving on to our economic U.S. calendar for the week, there will be 8 major economic releases. On Tuesday, July PPI final demand month over month will post at 8:30 a.m. On Wednesday, weekly mortgage applications in July CPI month over month will post at 7 a.m. and 8:30 a.m. respectively. On Thursday, weekly jobless claims will post at 8:30 a.m. And on Friday, July retail sales advance month over month, July industrial production month over month, and August preliminary University of Michigan sentiment, well, they will post at 8:30 a.m., 9:15 a.m., and 10 a.m. respectively. And of these releases, Bold Profits Nation, we're really keeping an eye on the retail sales numbers for July. So that should be interesting to see. So that concludes this week's Market Talk Monday. Thank you everyone for tuning in. And I'm going to give a shout out to JB because JB always asks, where's Alex? And for those who don't know, Alex is my little puppy here. He's not really a puppy anymore, dog that likes to be on these videos on occasion with me with Profits Unlimited. So JP, here is Alex. Thank you for asking for him. And thank you everyone for tuning in. Have a wonderful, healthy, safe week ahead. Until next time, take care.